Hello and welcome to the Man of Steel spoiler cast. So if you haven't seen it or don't want to know what happens in the movie, click away now. But if you have, enjoy. Oh no! Click away!
Now if I can actually get him out of the box, if he's being resistant, he's tied in. This should be this is crazy.
My brain doesn't understand this, boss. Oh my god, what is this game? You need to put him in the box.
I've written some questions down, but I just really want to have a general twat.
Interesting.
There's minor construction required, hang on.
When was the last time you showed with your dad, Rory?
At least 2 weeks ago.
Didn't ask me, my dad's dead.
If you don't want to know what happens in the film, look away now. And if you do... Oh no! What do I say? Tell me what to say.
Quite an exciting name. Quite exciting is quite nice. It's quite exciting, quite excitingly. That's quite nice. So I'm quite excited.
Cruz, who will play McLeod.
McLeod.
You're fucking Irish! Obviously McLeod. But there is a little bit of shame in this.
For that.
You sure you don't want to do this bit live? This is the most exciting part, right?
There's something about the way this scene is shot, the music.
You little
So if you haven't seen it, don't watch this.
Why would you use your left hand if you're not left-handed? That's mental.
Armrest. What, you want me to play with the claw? The gaming claw?
You've named 20 trees? I don't know. This is why people listen to this, but not like stuff like Beyond and Unlocked.
I don't know what to do with my hands.
Literally just outstanding.
What the hell?
I'm Alex, and this week I'm Chris, even. I've
never seen that before.
Hello and welcome to the IGN UK Podcast.
Welcome to the IGN UK Podcast.
Welcome to IGN UK Podcast.
Duck hunt. Start the fans, please.
Can't do that. Straight into the fucking mic.
Hello.
Hello.
Right.
Wow.
Duck hunt. That's easy.
Just do that all night. Just keep on doing it.
I did come up with it.
Yeah.
It's mine.
I'm glad Rory wasn't shit.
I'd rather him be shit, because now we're going to be fucking shit.
Yeah. How do you follow Rory Powers? Anyway, look. Hello and welcome to the IGN UK Podcast 300. It's hard to believe that 6 years ago, a few of us were just talking about games and movies in our little games room. And here we are, playing in the 100 Club twice, which is pretty insane. So thank you so much for coming. Really appreciate it. We have got a very special show in store for you tonight. It's not just us talking, you'll be pleased to hear. So we've got some other special guests coming on later on. But first, we're just going to reminisce about some of the things that have happened in the 6 years since the IGN UK podcast started.
Yeah, so the podcast launched in September 2009. So we thought we'd talk about the best films, the best TV shows, the best games that launched since then. So the best stuff in our lifetime. So start with you, Daniel. Have you got a choice? A game, a film, a TV show? You knew this was coming. You knew this was coming. We spent 3 weeks planning this.
Oh no. Okay, so...
What was your first podcast? What number did you start on?
You looking at my notes?
I know.
That's later. That's,
I was helping you out because I could see you were drowning.
No. I was waving, not drowning. So I review a lot of like games and movies for the website, but I wanted to...
It fucking works.
Yeah. You'll get there one day. Just do the videos for now. So I think TV's gone the most dramatic change since the podcast started. Like, obviously, always been great movies and games, but TV's changed. Like, HBO's dominance has been consolidated. Game of Thrones is a great show. Netflix, Amazon Prime have become a thing. Game of Thrones, Mad Men, Breaking Bad. But despite all that sort of stuff, on-demand TV becoming such a kind of premium format. I want to talk about a seminal BBC show that obviously influences me in a big way. Pound Shot Wars. Now, Pound Shot Wars is like, Chris, you're pulling your face, but
how many people here watch Pound Shot Wars? Yeah, everyone.
They know. So it started in 2012. Not this year, for all you Johnny-come-latelys. If you watch season 1, it came out in 2012. Really? And, you know, while, like, Fincher with House of Cards, like, created this kind of fizzing new take on, like, the machinations of Washington, in Pound Shot Wars, there's a No, hear me out. In Pound Shot Wars, there's a man in Burnley moving 12 boxes of roast beef hula hoops down to storage. because the lift's broken, and
they went nuts over loom bands, and they went nuts over.
Well, I was going to pick my favourite episode is
Loom bands.
Is the seminal loom band episode, because like, if you grew up like I did recently, like very much the miners' strike of my time, I think. Like loom bands, like because. Like we were all there because loom bands were like I don't know if you're there, but you were. Loom bands were like these little. They were brilliant. They were like these little.
They were brilliant.
They were like little elastic bands that you could, from what I could tell, knit, and like some were like glittery and some smelled like strawberries, and it was brilliant. There's a whole episode that really kind of dissected that kind of whole loom band thing in a way that I think very few documentaries do.
Good. Yeah.
So, in short, Pound Shot Wars.
Dan, how long have you been with IGN?
Since 2011.
Why haven't you been this funny? This is blowing my mind.
You better be really funny.
No, I've got nothing funny. I've got quite serious. I've got quite a serious chat. I didn't know it was going to come with Pound Shot Wars.
Solo. Like, you dragged me down, Chris.
It's got quite serious stuff.
Come on, Chris.
I've got nothing funny.
When did you start the podcast? What was your first IGN UK podcast? What number?
I would guess number 1.
Were you at number 1?
Yeah. Founding father.
God, you must feel really fucking old, man.
You're not so young yourself.
Well, I started 255, I think. So, yeah.
But that's not when you were born. That's when you started.
What?
None of us are podcasting when we're born.
Was it number 1 or number -1? Because we did have a very good podcast that got lost. Was it our first podcast didn't get recorded?
Episode 3.
Episode 3.
The one that you will never hear.
The lost podcast.
Stuart Reed, God rest his soul, lost it. Didn't press record.
All right, Gav, have you got a choice?
Yeah, well, it's not as funny as that.
No, it's annoying, isn't it?
It looks like a real one that we were meant to do, but...
You wrote a script and everything.
Yeah, I don't know.
Script. It literally says Pound Shot Wars and roast beef hula hoop. That's not a script.
You practiced that speech. Yeah. Come on.
Yeah, because I made an effort. People come out.
I do have to say, like, I used to listen to the podcast before I worked for IGN. Like, I listened to it for a long time. It's one of my first games podcasts I listened to.
And film and TV.
An award to it.
And I lost an award to it as well. But I mean, yeah, it feels pretty awesome to be on episode 300 and to be on stage in front of you lovely people who listen to it. So that's really good, yeah.
Alex?
Well, I wouldn't say it's a favourite game, but that can never happen again. I don't even know how my brain processed that. It's just...
Was that
it's
when
quite niche if you haven't listened to that episode.
Was that when you had
a
stroke live on the podcast?
There's still time.
He's not that old.
But maybe I've spoken about the podcast before, but the last game I ever reviewed was God of War Ascension. And somebody from...
I love that we're in a room where you can just say God of War Ascension and people will be like, oh, fucking Alex is so funny, man.
So the review version of that game, like that's got a notoriously difficult section. I can't for the life remember what it's called. But anyway, I went all the way through that game, easy, God of War, piece of piss. And I got stuck on that section, and these guys, well, you won't, but these guys were sat next to me, and I must have spent probably 6 hours getting up to that point, and then about 14 hours trying to get through this one bit, playing it time and again, because it was the last game I've ever reviewed for IGN, and that's why I'm never going to review a game for IGN again.
It is rather lovely to see your boss over the course of a day slowly lose his mind.
But I was literally ready to punch people, and it was just the most horrendous
I
experience
know, we didn't know.
of my life.
We didn't know we should stop making jokes. it got to that point where
And
Alex
like, you would get further and further nearer the goal, and people would start congregating in the office going, he's going to do it, he's fucking lost it.
Yeah. Oh shit. He's going to sack me.
But it got to the point where I was like, I don't think it's just me. So I spoke to Sony, and they were like, maybe you should have a little chat with the developers, see what your kind of problems is. And what I didn't realise is I was going to be set up for a one-to-one interview with the guy who designed that level. And
He cried, he was like, why'd you hit me?
It basically did turn into that. And I thought, oh, we'll just have a chat. And he was like, so what's wrong with my level? And I was like,
Why didn't you want my kids to eat?
I know. Anyway, long story short, it got to the point where I finished that level. My God, I finished that level, and it was the most amazing thing in the world.
Don't cheer that. That's his job. That's his job.
It's what it's meant to do. It's professional.
But they patched it by the time the game came out to retail, so all the comments are like, ugh, you're shit, you can't finish that bit. And I'm like, it was really hard, you didn't have to talk to that man, so...
You have to talk that man down off the ledge.
3 years later, that's still
He's actually
my kind
dead
of
now.
lingering memory.
Man, you had funny
Chris.
things.
What have you like? Have you got like, oh, this is England?
Come on.
Yep.
Oh.
No, I didn't write that down. What are you talking about?
So this is England jokes.
I've already done the miners' strike, covered it.
Right. TV shows I liked. Sherlock, Black Mirror, Misfits, This Is England. I've kept it British.
It's like an IGN feature.
I've done some movies here. Kick-Ass, Up, Toy Story 3, Guardians of the Galaxy, some Ben Wheatley. Let's talk about things I've done. Achieved. No, how about... I think
That's how you
that
define a man.
maybe the most magical thing I've been involved with since being at IGN was Kapow. Did anyone here come to Kapow?
Two people.
You did?
I did.
Yeah.
As a punter.
Daniel came as a punter and...
Alex thought I was stalking him after my job interview.
I saw you like 3 times in 3 days. I was like, it's a bit weird.
I shouldn't go into that cubicle
It's
with
like, look, you got the job, all right?
But, I mean, that was a really magical weekend. And also, to be honest, Podcast 100. Anyone here come to Podcast 100?
I did.
No one did.
Johnny come lately. Johnny come lately.
Easy, like, years, didn't you? You were just like, everyone cheering during my section.
I think that was the first time we really realised people were actually listening.
Yeah, we lost.
And they
So
will
that was
stop.
magical.
But what we've realised is all those people dropped off. They fucked off. You get new people in.
Fucking, what did you guys do? What did you do at the live show for Podcast 100 that stopped everyone in the room decided they weren't going to listen?
Well, it was a
ever again?
newscast.
We hired
It was a
you.
newscast,
Okay, right,
so...
yeah.
Come on, Gav, you've not given us a choice, though. You kind of battered it away.
I did. I think. I mean, Mad Men is the thing that I watch.
That
every
started
single day,
before
yeah.
the podcast began, so it
No,
doesn't
but
count.
it finished. It finished. This is
Doesn't
the
count.
thing.
Does not
it
count.
does. Yeah.
No.
Or I think actually we were talking about it the other day, but Inside Llewyn Davis, I think, is a film that. Okay, good, awesome. Well done. Your hands in front of the camera, so I appreciate the cheers, but you literally just fucked that shot, so unbelievable.
So we've never discussed this, but that's quite a controversial thing, because one of
Okay.
my freelancers reviewed that movie in Cannes and gave it a 10 out of 10.
Excellent.
Which is big. I think it's the only 10 out of 10 we've given in movies.
Really?
And so it's a big shout, but I think it's a
awesome.
really good movie.
I think it's an amazing film.
I
and
still don't think it's a 10 out of 10. We could give it 9.9.
Yeah, you can do that. I think the thing that about Inside Llewyn Davis is that what happened was I went to watch it and with a friend, and afterwards she was like, oh, "He's a massive dick, though, isn't he?" I was like, "Is he? I didn't think he was a dick at all." She was like, "No, he's a massive dick. That's the thing." I was like, "I thought he was really nice." I was like, "That's because you're a massive dick."
And you're trying to model yourself after him.
Oh, of course, yeah. Well, now he's in Star Wars, definitely.
Is there anyone, though, you've got to meet and interview or interact with that's been kind of a dream come true doing the job?
We should have rehearsed this.
No, I think. I met Robert Zemeckis last week, and I think.
How did that go?
Yeah, move on.
I wanted him to be. This is the thing. The reason it went so shit is because I was so excited to meet him because I thought Back to the Future is such a big part of my life, and I thought he's gonna be as excited to meet me as I am to meet him. And obviously that's fucking mental. Because he doesn't know who I am. And I walked in and I was like, oh, hey, Rob, how you doing? He was like, yeah, all right. What do you want? But then he just sort of like looked at me and he answered the questions. And then I asked him Back to the Future. I asked him if he was as pissed off as I was that there weren't actually hoverboards. And I got nothing. Got nothing from him.
Okay, can we have some positive feedback here?
Well,
Dan,
you've obviously got some, so...
No, Dan, anyone you got to meet through this?
Obviously you.
Oh, my little superhero buddy.
There you go. Big time. Met lots of charming people. Hugh Jackman's a very nice man. I remember he was rampant for curly whirlies when I interviewed him.
What does that mean? Is that a euphemism?
Not a euphemism. Not a euphemism.
Because he's got a rep. He's got a rep.
It's a long chocolate bar that looks like a ladder. We couldn't film until he had a curly whirly or two. Again, not a euphemism.
And you had to bring him for him. That's really weird.
Yeah, it's weird. Like, I was doing a quiz with him where I had like bits of printed paper. It was like, which robot, because it was for real seal context, which robot would win in a fight, R2-D2 or C-3PO? And I looked at this like, I've got a master's degree in Victorian literature from UCL. I'm asking who would win in a fight from C-3PO or R2-D2?
What's the answer?
It's R2-D2.
Is it?
I thought it was going to be like, what's the answer? He said he didn't care.
He said...
Get a life.
He was too busy eating his fucking curly whirlies.
But look, it's not all about us, and...
No, it is. I'll be honest, it is.
Well, it is. Well, we organised this shit.
Sad Dan is over there with a roaming mic, and we want to hear what you guys have enjoyed over the last 6 years. So if you've got a suggestion, stick your hand up, and Dan will come and find you.
Yeah, there's one over there.
One straight away.
This is dead air now.
Quick round of applause for Sad Dan.
Yeah. Has he remembered to put a mic on? Yes, he has.
Hi, I got a question. What's your favourite video game on PlayStation 4 games you like? Do you like Call of Duty or do you like Star Wars Epic Battle?
Favourite PS4 game?
PlayStation 4 game, yeah.
Metal Gear Solid 5.
Cool.
Rocket League.
He's just working it. Just,
He's
probably
shitty, he
Rocket
doesn't even
League,
like
isn't
it.
Can I say words with friends on the iPhone?
PS4
I just have.
Lemmings isn't out yet. On PS4.
What's yours?
Yeah, I've
Rocket
got
League.
one that actually involves dear old Sad Dan here, like looking good in the shirt there. I like it.
He's wearing Assassin's Creed.
It was
our listeners.
it was your Gamescom podcast that you guys did, which looked like it got knocked together quite quickly because you were obviously enjoying And Dan, you'd sent Dan out to kind of like report for you as your kind of roving reporter, and he'd seen Mafia. And I think you sort of described it as, yeah, it's good because you get to shoot things and cars blow up. Like, which was, that's, games journalism at its best.
That's why he works in marketing.
He's in marketing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Take that, game
He
again.
takes the top line things, he distills them. He's a man of the people.
Just cut to
That's
the
why he's
chase.
dressed like Nathan Drake.
To be honest, when Dan used to appear on the podcast before he became too good for us, some of my best memories were sending him out on ridiculous missions to get what's-its and then stick them in milk and eat them and just basically taking the piss out of him.
Yeah.
And now
More of
he's
that
our
to come.
boss.
There's one behind you, Dan.
Yeah, it's one that guy there.
Yeah, one of the best things is my knowledge of trees from you guys. Can you name 10 different trees?
Right now.
Yeah, right now.
Fir,
Ash.
pine,
Maple. Who's counting?
oak,
Silver
what?
birch.
Cherry blossom.
Cherry
Five.
blossom.
No, we can't cheat. No cheating.
Oh, Rory, boys. Rowan.
Contribute.
The Tree of Life. Tree of Life. Terrence Malick.
Joshua Tree.
Joshua Tree.
That's a tree.
One more.
One more. Pine.
What are you doing?
We had
Christmas.
Yeah, pine.
tree.
We've had pine.
Christmas tree.
We've had-
I just said
Say that,
that.
Titchmarsh.
said it
Good,
first.
10. There you go.
Thank you.
No worries.
Thank you. We got time for one more question. Any more
over there.
questions?
Last one.
Within the Marvel and DC universe, TV-verse-wise, who is actually ruling? Is it Marvel or DC within the TV-verse?
Marvel. Yes. Definitely.
In TV with CW?
I think Marvel.
Flash, Arrow.
Oh yeah, Agent Carter's
DC
pretty good.
stuff.
I love Arrow, I love Flash. Apart from Daredevil, what else is there?
Agent Carter.
Shield, yeah.
It's pretty good.
Yeah. What about Gotham though? That's the only thing that brings DC down for me, to be honest.
Gotham is rubbish. Gotham is rubbish. Get out.
Can I say it's 1-1?
1-1.
Yeah, it's a draw at the moment.
Come on, superhero show.
But Jessica Jones will take it over the edge for Marvel.
You think?
Yeah.
Awesome.
There's your answer.
Okay.
Is that it?
That's it.
That
That's
is
it.
it,
This
yeah.
bit.
That's it. No, not the end of the podcast.
No.
We'd actually like to call Sad Dan back up on the stage now. For this next section. Right, so I don't know if any of you watched a show that me and Krupa do called Rebel Base, but it's all about Star Wars. We were quite saddened recently to hear that Mr. Sad Dan has never seen Star Wars.
Yeah, so this week we gave Dan a copy of Episode 4, A New Hope, and we asked him to watch it. He said, I'm really busy this week, so I'm going to have to watch it in 40-minute installments. Can you provide me with a spreadsheet? And we said, it's probably better if you watch it, the way it was intended, i.e. not in a spreadsheet format. And so he watched it on Wednesday night?
Yeah, Wednesday night.
So we're going to crack on with this.
So before he watched it, we asked him a few questions.
Actually, wait. I've done a slide.
He's done a slide. Okay, sorry.
Let's press it again. I should stop now.
Yeah, it's good.
Professional. Okay, so actually, I need to face you. Okay, bit weird. Okay, so before Dan watched Star Wars, we gave him 4 key questions, and this is what he said. We said, "What do you think Star Wars is about?" Dan, being the efficient communicator at work, he gave us both a 3-word summary and a detail. And the 3-word summary was, "What do you think Star Wars is about?" 3-word summary: good versus evil.
That's all right.
Perceptive. Detail: the Darths. Brackets, Vader, Maul, lads.
All the Darths.
Want to take over somewhere. Don't know if it's actually Earth or an equivalent.
Nice.
And Luke Skywalker and co have to fight them off. Full stop. Subplot about family.
Nice. We also
I think you
asked
relegate
him,
family to a subplot.
we also asked him, what do you think a Jedi is? He says, 3-word summary, a space ninja. Detail, a great space warrior who fights for the good guys and is authorized/trained/allowed to use a lightsaber.
Authorized and allowed do mean very much the same thing. I'm not gonna hold that against you, but pick one or the other.
I'm just not down with the space terminology.
Okay. So Star Wars. What do you think Star Wars is about now, having seen it?
It is good versus evil, isn't it? And finding out who you are. That sort of stuff. No?
No, I think that's still perceptive. Like, ultimately, it's...
Yeah, but you can also say that about pretty much every film.
You've got mail. It is, though, isn't it? It's Hanks and Ryan at it again. Okay, let's move on.
So what do you think a Jedi is now after having seen Star Wars?
A Jedi is a space ninja. It's so like it's.
You're gonna say the same thing for everyone.
Don't tell us what a Jedi is, mate.
Basically, are your opinions unchanged by new information?
No.
Okay.
Do you know what? I was right. I was right.
You see? That's the thing. He's annoyingly right. Oh, keep it dry.
He's not ready for that yet.
Don't ruin this. We're gonna do that. Okay.
So before he watched it, we asked him to define the Force. 3-word summary: the good guys.
Well,
I love this. Detail. Not much more to it than above, really. Still wanted to put detail in, though. So that's fine. To be clear, Luke Skywalker's lot.
And now?
Now it's more of a karma chi kind of thing. You can't really define it
it's a lot
because
deeper.
it doesn't.
It's a lot deeper than that.
You have
isn't
it or you don't. Sometimes you've got to find it.
Okay, so the final question we asked you before watching Star Wars was, what is the Millennium Falcon? You said 3-word summary, a spaceship. You're not wrong, again. Very accurate, as always. Detail. The ship the good guys used to fight with, full stop, is iconic. And now?
And now I think I'm on the money.
Okay, so we've got some slides for you, and we're gonna ask you some questions about who they are.
Sounds good. I hope.
So the first one's a picture? Yeah, first one's a picture. Oh, hello. Oh, what's that?
I'm so sorry, Dan.
How did that get in there?
So sorry, Dan. There's ladies and kids present.
Thanks, guys.
like you genuinely mind that we showed that.
Yeah. Oh no, I look disgusted in that.
It's like we're making fun of you, but secretly we're like,
how does it work? What's it like to have sex with a woman? So, Kilby.
So who's that dude?
He's the guy from the Vodafone adverts.
What?
Vodafone. The Vodafone adverts.
Oh.
No, I'm kidding.
He's joking, isn't he?
Marketing till the end.
Yeah, so it was great integration of both a brand and a popular product. The
Who is
Vodafone
that, Kilby? Do you know?
That's Yoda.
And what's he about?
Yeah, what's he about?
Really, I know he's about talking backwards. That's his thing, isn't it?
It's about what?
Backwards.
Yeah.
Feisty one you are.
Okay, so I guess we need to wrap this up. So, You've seen the first Star Wars movie. Do you think you'll see the rest of them?
Not unless we do podcast 400. I have to watch it.
Unless we have to organise this again.
Yeah, it would have to be for a reason.
Why? What didn't you like about that?
Well, it's what I said all along, is that I wouldn't like it. And by that...
I told you I wouldn't like it, and you made me watch it anyway.
It's not my genre, and I appreciated it was a good film.
You really hate sci-fi, don't you?
I just don't like sci-fi, I don't like space.
What is your genre?
You don't like hope, do you?
No.
As a human quality, you don't like endeavour, hope, aspiration.
Misery's good, anger.
Just like being here.
Yeah, just this. I like this. And porn.
Yeah, if you watch porn, there's not a lot of hope.
It really depends on the porn you watch, Daniel.
It was good. I just wasn't entertained. It wasn't my genre, and I appreciated it, but that's about the extent.
So we're going to finish this by asking you a question where you think the series might go in the future. So, which one of these plot points do you think happens in the next two movies?
So, do you think this happens in some of the next movies? A weird incest subplot. Don't answer yet.
Don't answer to the end. There are teddy bears that eat human beings.
Don't answer yet. A slug freezes a man and puts him in his living room.
And then the final one, a lot of old ghosts have a party in a forest.
Which of those is a plot in...
Which one of those is in Star Wars?
The incest subplot is the most realistic, but I...
What?
Do you not hear the one about the slug and the man, the freezer?
Hang on,
It's
It's not Brookside.
But I just don't. It's the least family friendly. Well, turn of phrase.
And cannibalism.
So you're saying that incest doesn't happen?
I don't think it does.
Okay, what about teddy bears that eat human beings?
It's just not Star. I mean, Star Wars just suspend disbelief, but they're not going to have teddy bears eating.
No, they don't go that far.
Not going to be fucking mental.
We were Star Wars fans here. I think the last one is what happens.
A load of ghosts have a party in a forest.
Yeah.
That's what you think. So you think out of all of those, that's what happens?
Right, Gav, do you want to tell him which is the real one?
It's all of them, mate.
Really?
There's an incest subplot. Teddy bears are human beings, and a slug freezer man puts them in the living room, and a load of old ghosts have a party in a forest.
And now that you know that, you telling me you don't want to watch those movies? Come on. Answer it.
Maybe one more.
It was the incest, thank you. And next up, there's a very classic game.
Right, the next section of the podcast was actually suggested by our lovely Duck Hunters Facebook group. Many of whom are here, as you can tell. So the point of this section is basically, would you rather?
It's a bad idea all round.
No, it's sanitized.
And we have some suggestions in the box there, and some that I have here. I'm going to kick it off. So, number one, would you rather, and this is aimed at you, Dan Kilby, to start, but by all means join in. Would you rather go to the cinema with Gav Murphy, or go to the toilet with Chris Tilley?
Well, the thing is, if you go to cinema with Gav, you know you're going to be safe, and if there are talkers, they will shut up.
Safe?
That's true. To be honest, if you go to the cinema with Gav, there's a finite time that you can look up beforehand. With Tilly, you're just there, like, indefinitely.
I'm just worried. I think feces is going to be involved in both of these activities in some form or another.
It's a risk.
I'm going Gav.
You gonna go, Gav? Rory, what would you rather do?
Gav, he'll protect me.
What do you think?
I'm a flower, and
What do you think
I
people are
won't
going to
survive.
say? This is a ridiculous question.
I want someone to go to the toilet with you. I think
We don't know what Luke
I
likes.
don't need anyone to go to the toilet with me.
Hang on a sec.
You're in there for so long.
If you go to the toilet with Tilly, you meet famous people. That's how it works.
Yeah. And sometimes you don't even know it.
Actually, yeah, casual.
On
Tilly.
Wednesday nights, no idea. He put on weight in prison.
Who here would like to go to the toilet with Chris Tilley? Anyone? Later,
now.
later, I promise.
Not
He
now.
needs a helping hand.
Rory,
Yes.
would you like to open up the Kirby box and pull out a question?
All right. Just anyone? Just choose anyone?
Anyone?
Just do it quickly.
Okay. Would I rather... Oh, this is an easy one. Be House Lannister or be House Stark? Well, because of my golden locks, I feel like I have to be a Lannister. Plus, I can have a little hand, a little golden hand. That'd be pretty cool. Oh, you bunch of Starks. It's fine.
Do you watch Game of Thrones, Kilby?
I'd love Game of Thrones. And I would definitely go Lannister. Lannister all the way.
You look like a Lannister.
Yeah.
Now I feel torn because I was going to say Lannister, but I mean...
That's because you're really posh.
What does it say about that?
You would be a little jester of King's Landing that would dance
I'm
around.
not that posh. Just...
So we got 3 Lannisters. Chris Tilley.
I don't watch Game of Thrones.
Oh.
Is it? If it's Tony Stark, I'll go Stark.
Let's say it's Tony Stark. Another question. To Chris Tilley, would you rather use your life savings to fund a Uwe Boll movie or a Peter Molyneux game?
That's easy. Peter Molyneux game.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't know Peter Molyneux very well, do you?
Well, it might never appear, but I've met both of them, and one of them's a massive wanker, and the other one's Peter Molyneux. So. Easy.
Either way, I think you are pissing your money out the wall.
Yeah. It's not my idea. You're making me do this.
Luke Kamali, you've got more money than anybody in this room. What would you do with your life savings?
I don't know. I think I'd probably go for. I think I'd go for the Peter Molyneux game.
It's because you love Molyneux.
I do not love Molyneux. I think that occasionally he comes out with works of genius, whereas Uwe Boll occasionally comes out with shit.
He's a nice man, isn't he? He's just misguided.
Who? Uwe Boll?
Molyneux.
No, Molyneux.
Molyneux's very nice. Like, whenever I've spoken to him, he sounds very enthusiastic.
He just lies a lot, which is the unfortunate thing.
Well, give me a liar over a shit any day. So, yeah.
There we go.
Dan Kilby, would you like to take a question from the Kilby?
Come on, Kilby.
The Kilby box?
We've got have fingers as long as your arms, have arms as long as your fingers.
Is this what it's come to?
I need a
300 shows and we're doing this crap.
It's just like, you know when you're sort of like on a really long journey with one of your mates and then you kind of run out of things, say half an hour in and you go, we're not really mates anymore, but let's just ask stupid questions at each other.
Oh, yeah.
Blame
I
this
think
lot.
that just happened.
Yeah.
Their questions.
Yeah, this is kind of the filler for you guys if you need to go to the bar, by the way. Just...
No, hey, this is content. This is gold. Fingers as long as your arms.
Fingers
Think
as long
if you
as
can
your
mess with people.
Good gag, Scott. Best joke of the night.
Imagine going to the cinema with Gav. You could mess with him from like 3 rows back. He wouldn't know.
Guys, just say one or the other and let's move on. Come on.
Fingers as long as your arms.
Kristen,
Yeah.
put your hand in the box.
Oh. Not the first time I've done that. Give up films, give up TV.
Oh, that's perfect.
That's a tricky one, isn't
They
it?
show films on TV, so I'm fine.
He's done it.
Give up films.
He's done it.
Job done. Easy. Easy. Yeah, and I couldn't give up football, so it'd have to be TV.
Would you rather have TV or football?
Sorry?
Would you rather give up TV or football?
How would I watch football if it...
You can go there.
watching
It doesn't
TV.
just
Why?
exist on a screen.
I'd give up football rather than TV.
Is there anything that you would rather have over and above Palace? Your beloved Crystal Palace.
Eagles! I don't know. Maybe a girlfriend.
Good answer.
Be honest.
Good answer.
It's sad but true.
Rory Powers, would you rather fight 2 Daniel Krupa-sized Dan Kilbys or 1 Dan Kilby-sized Daniel Krupa?
I really want to see 2 mini Dan Kilbys. I think that would be amazing. But I don't know how I do 2-person combat at the same time. I'm only trained for 1-person combat. I should run this by my sensei first, but I'm gonna say 1 giant Daniel Krupa. Because who doesn't want to see that as well? Everyone wants to see that.
Don't you think he'll be pretty tough?
I know both of these guys longer than you have, and they're both soft.
Rub it in.
But I think Kilby is actually softer than Krupa. I would fight Kilby before I fight Krupa.
But there's
Yeah,
2 of
I'd
them.
agree.
Doesn't matter. It
Yeah,
doesn't
he's
matter.
wider and there's 2 of them.
Doesn't matter. It's all about what's in here.
Are you saying that Kilby's
know
got
that.
nothing in there?
Yeah, this ain't no thing.
You what, mate? I forgot Kilby was there, actually. He was behind. I thought he was over there. Sorry, Dan.
He's not a robot, Chris. You can't just ask him a question with no logical reason and he doesn't just go, does not make sense, and then explodes into pieces. I stick with my answer.
Luke Marley, pop your hand in that box.
Ooh, would you rather be invisible or be able to fly?
Easy.
Nailed it.
Easy.
Yeah, no, I think be able to fly, even though I'm afraid of heights.
Too easy, pick another one.
Because why would you want to be invisible?
I know.
Everyone knows why.
I thought it was to see
He doesn't
naked
need
girls,
money.
but...
Ooh, would you rather have a working lightsaber or be able to use the Force? Again, easy. Be able to use the Force.
Of course.
Because someone can steal your lightsaber.
Why do I need a lightsaber?
Guys, can we just have a bit of Star Wars authority here? A lightsaber is the only way to go. I mean, come on.
You don't even know what the Force is.
I don't even know if you've seen Star Wars.
Any responsible space ninja will always choose the lightsaber. It's true.
Kilbs, one is a glorified knife. The other one is telekinesis and the ability to see dead people. Idiot. Next.
Go for it, Tilly.
There are some left.
Eat a potato. Oh, see, it's idiotic.
This does mean something.
I feel
if
like I'm in
you
a
play
crate.
games.
Eat a potato and feel its pain, or be a potato. Bloody eat a potato and feel its pain, of course. Who wants to be a potato? Who wrote that? Show yourself.
Anyone? No.
Next. How long is this going on for? Next.
Kilby.
All right, Kilby's going.
We've got time for 2 more.
I didn't want to do this.
We've had that one.
Yeah, sorry. I chucked it back in. I was so annoyed.
You chucked it back in.
That's a potato one.
He's got 2 now.
This is a great one. Play a shooter with inverted / opposite controls, or with an unofficial third-party controller. Invert is the only way to play anyway, so of course it just makes scientific sense.
Can we just have a
Keep booing him.
So hang on, everyone in the audience would rather use a third-party controller.
Yeah, the turbo button?
Hang on.
These guys know what's up, the turbo button.
How many people can you put up your hands if you use a third-party controller? Okay, put up your hands if you invert. If you invert, put your hand up. God, we're such a minority.
You know what's the funny thing? When this question was asked, I didn't remember which one I was, and I had to do
Don't
this.
know the question.
And try and remember which way I move when I move my controllers. I don't remember which one I am.
Rory Powers. Pick a last question.
Take one from the box? All right, last one. Okay, so, would you rather have directed all of Martin Scorsese's films or directed all of Steven Spielberg's films? Oh. That's good.
Well, no, it's his question. It's not.
Don't influence him. He's got
I'm
his own
easily influenced. The peer pressure's
Rory, do
building.
you know who either of those people are?
No. Spielberg. Yeah, obviously.
Why Spielberg?
Because his films are amazing.
Are you saying Scorsese's films aren't?
No, I'm
So
just
it's not-
saying
that's
I
not a good
like
answer.
Spielberg's films a little bit better.
Okay, fair enough.
For grounded reality. Oh, absolutely not.
Good boy.
Chris Tilly,
Yeah.
you're our film editor. Who would you side with?
Spielberg.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, which 3 films of
Kills
his
dinosaurs, though.
would you...
He knows.
My 15 seconds of fame. Friggin' tweet. Sorry, what was the question?
If you were going to direct 3 of his films, which ones would they be?
Oh, Raiders, E.T. Yeah, why not? Jurassic Park. Also, I'd like to direct AI and stop it half an hour before it actually ends. Bit geeky, but it's true. Just goes on and on and on. And I'd love to meet E.T., so if I did that, I would meet E.T.
Would you like to meet the kind of white withered E.T. or the healthy one?
Is this another...
That was in the box. Yeah, that was in the box.
You know the answer. Come on.
White withered.
Yeah, withered.
White withered. There we go.
No.
That's it for this section. So we do have a bunch of questions in this lovely looking treasure box, but we'd rather hear your voices. So does anybody out there have a question? If so, put your hand up.
Kilby, you're meant to be down there for this.
I was just told to come up here.
I didn't know what we were doing.
Anyway.
Go on, Kilbs.
So I came here tonight expecting sausage rolls, and there's been no sausage rolls.
What's the sausage roll?
And I think I, like many others, are actually genuinely heartbroken by this.
I think somebody posted on the group that there may be
Is this
sausage rolls.
Daniel Krupa? What have you done? Have you made promises about sausage rolls that could not possibly be kept?
Not for the first time.
No, let the boy answer. Let the boy answer.
Not for the first time have I teased sausage rolls at an event. I think I absent-mindedly said on a podcast a few weeks ago that we would have some kind of mediocre buffet, including sausage rolls. And then I forgot that from every single planning meeting we had subsequently. Hence, we're bereft of sausage rolls.
I did say to you on the way here, like people in the group have been saying there's going to be snacks because Krupa said there would be. and you said, I don't know what they're talking about.
On a budget.
Beer's a snack.
Next question.
Yeah, next question. Sorry.
Liquid bread.
Daniel apologises.
I do apologise wholeheartedly, but... yeah, I do.
Are we ready? Okay. So obviously, we've only been around for a year, but are you proud or surprised by what the group, like the Facebook group, has become?
Just disappointed.
Get off.
Joking, Scott. I'm joking.
It could have been so much more.
No, it's obviously amazing. Like, thank you so much, and like, we really appreciate all your support and stuff like that. Especially like meeting you guys in Glasgow was incredible as well. Like, the amount of people that turned out for Glasgow.
I can't remember that.
I'm just kind of amazed by how much it's taken off and like how much you guys have so much initiative to do your own stuff, and like actually are kind of better at, and also better at kind of dissecting stuff than we are.
Better at using Facebook, to be honest.
Not hard.
I've just remembered, if you ask a question, you get a T-shirt.
There's one coming.
In the Q&A.
Don't you worry.
Right, next question. Alex will chuck him.
Hi there. What are the best franchise to your PS4 games, or like what are your favorite game to your PS3 or PS4? Any games you want.
Ooh, Hotline Miami.
PS3 or PS4 game?
Yes.
Definitely Hotline Miami. I think like that's the game I played the most ever. Resident Evil 4 was always my favorite game, but then as soon as I played Hotline Miami, something in me took over, and
So
I
you
play it every
snap.
day now. Yeah.
Well, the fact that you get to
It's
go
aspirational. That's what I like about it.
Yeah. I like Ni no Kuni. I thought Ni no Kuni was very nice. I think it brings together the best of Studio Ghibli with like Pokemon-esque kind of gameplay, and yeah, it was very enjoyable.
Again, we're at an event where you said Ni no Kuni, and people cheered.
Yeah, well, you know what?
Twice.
Go back to the old favourites and all that.
What about you, pals?
Well, see, I'm pretty much just badass at every game ever. I'm just kind of born with it. I think that's how I got this job, right? You saw me on
like
COD.
L'Oreal. You're the L'Oreal of
wrecking
games.
people, and you guys were like, we need to hire
We
these
saw your
people.
band, we were like, get him in.
Get him in. Let's get in that demographic. 13-year-old girls. We need them. Get them in. No one's reading IGN.
Hi guys. Yeah, just wondering, like, so we've got a really great band and a really great magician. Any other like kind of party tricks or?
We're good at podcasting, aren't we?
I feel that's what you're gonna say. Like, great band, great magician. Where's the fucking great podcast?
Imagine if that was your party trick. What's your party trick? Right, let me get the mics. Set them up. Right, it's going to be about an hour.
Just watch this syndication.
Do you have any SLRs?
Anyone got a party trick on the stage?
Kilby, you must have a party trick. All eyes on you.
You can pop walnuts with your pecs
Hang
or
on,
something.
I can click my jaw, but normally only once. And I just tested it, and so it might be gone. Let me try.
Are you telling us you can dislocate your jaw?
Kilby, who are you wearing tonight? You look a lot like a massive Nathan Drake.
Oh, what you should ask. Insert coin clothing.
Hey! Right, now take it off.
Dan,
Seriously, take it off.
Dan, can you move around a bit?
I'm going to
There's
move. I'm
people
going
over
to
there.
do one more, then I'm going to go over there.
Okay,
because
good
I've been
man.
waiting.
Got a system.
What's the biggest animal you can knock out with one punch?
Man.
Tilly?
I don't know.
Well, you think you could knock out Tilly? With one punch? Who wants to see Alex knock out Tilly with one punch?
Right. Let's do it. Come on. It's what the people want. It's what the people want.
That is the outro.
I said to the podcast people, I'm not a fighting man.
No, I'm a lover, not a fighter.
We'll do it for podcast 400, definitely.
You love enough.
We're going to make love.
What?
Don't let that be the outro.
Let this die.
A really short outro.
I'm gonna get kind of cruel here. Is this animal chained down?
No, he's not.
Because I was going to say elephant.
What?
You chain down an elephant, I will punch him in the trunk.
No, you get one punch.
I'll get him in one trunk.
You will knock out an elephant with one punch.
He won't be walking for a while, certainly.
Because he's chained down.
Well, that too, yeah, he is chained down, yeah.
Next question.
Somewhere in Thailand you can do it.
Hi, 300 episodes in, and you've done some great stuff. You've won awards, and you gave us Trade L Time Bar. What do you want to have achieved by 400 or even 600?
I'd like to have another stroke live on the podcast.
Alex, you know the longer we go, the more likely that is.
Yeah, that's next year, man.
On a serious note, I'd like to do more live podcasts.
Yeah, definitely.
I think we should take the podcast on tour.
Yeah, go around the country.
No. I think. Yeah. I think like the best thing, like speaking to a lot of you after Glasgow podcast, with we have Mark Miller on stage. Like Mark Miller's like all of our heroes, and everyone, the Duck Hunters, just like couldn't give a shit about Mark Miller. Like we just want to hear you guys talk. And we're like, that's really, really nice. So we should definitely do that. Yeah.
Over there.
Right, the biggest debate is ketchup, fridge or cupboard.
So I have a...
Biggest debate, ketchup, fridge or cupboard.
No. Fridge.
Fridge.
Ketchup. How'd you put your ketchup in the fridge or the cupboard?
Cupboard.
Neither sauce is the devil, so I don't like ketchup.
Yeah, Luke, right, okay, no. This is the proper forum in which to do this.
No,
so,
it isn't.
no, it is. We're going to take a minute. Luke doesn't have sauces.
For a news editor, that's pretty bad.
Luke, Luke, you might think this is our 300th podcast, but it is an elaborate intervention. Okay, so why don't you like sauces?
Right, it's to do with the texture, as well as and the temperature, okay? Cold sauces, no. And I'm aware I'm in dangerous territory here, but warm sauces, from time to time, I'm okay with.
That's quite enough of that, Kamal.
Next question.
Can we move on? I know where that's going.
I'm just saying.
This is a family podcast.
I don't like sauces, and these guys victimise me. And
we got it.
So you like really hot sauces?
On your face. What? No. Come on. No, next.
Next question coming up. Not just on the face.
Too far.
So you all ended up in a drunken room with fans, but what did you want to do before you ended up in the gaming industry?
Ooh.
Big questions.
All right, Dad.
The preceding question was, do you want to keep ketchup in a
The
cupboard
one
or a
sober
fridge?
person in the room wants to know a bit about you guys.
What was our ambition beyond this?
Don't know.
I wanted to be an actor once.
Uh-oh.
I just wanted to punch an elephant. That was my main goal.
Yeah, I want to hear about Luke's acting career.
No.
Yeah. Who have you played in the past, Luke?
That's none of your business, just silly.
Well, let's go to the pictures. Actually, no, I haven't.
Kilby, we got one down here as well.
Have I still got time to be a professional footballer?
Yeah, definitely.
I think so. They're fourth in the league. Hello, so whatevs.
Kilby, can the next question go to someone who's quite small?
Are there any girls here?
Maybe lady-shaped?
Okay, yeah, this would be perfect.
On here.
Hi guys, nice meeting you all. Like, you were such nice lads. Like, anyways, but
You haven't met us, so.
Oh, nice.
Actually, no, that's Raj. I met you by the bar earlier, so I have met you.
Hi, Raj.
Nice
Yeah,
meeting you,
good to
man. It was such lads. But anyways, Rugby World Cup was obviously still happening.
It is.
England has sadly been knocked out.
Why are you cheering? Whoa, they've still got Uruguay to play. Anything can happen against Uruguay.
Anything can happen. But
Who put me in a bloody Welsh sandwich here? I don't like this.
I just want to know, did any of you even give a shit about the World Cup? Or?
Yes. Yes.
Oh. Well,
the Welsh do, because it's all they've got.
Whoa. We got Dusty on Saturday. We could be going to the Euros. You don't know.
And they do
Oh, you got the
singing
women
as
doing
well.
well.
by the
Yeah,
way.
we got the women doing
Also,
some
first
kind
time a
of good.
host nation hasn't made it through the group stages.
That made me the most sad. That did make me the most sad.
It's embarrassing. It is embarrassing.
Yeah.
You do sound very Welsh, Luke.
Did anyone else not expect sport to come up?
It's not in his joke book.
Right, get around the room.
I'm moving.
I'm seeing arms over there.
Hey, all right.
All right.
Age-old question: coleslaw, salad or condiment?
What? Sorry?
Is coleslaw a salad or a condiment?
That's a really good question. That's a really good question. I'm gonna ponder it.
You're getting a T-shirt for that, for Christ's sake.
Guys, the bar is low here.
All right, wait. So this is going to be kind of a dumb question, but what is...
No, you're not punching an elephant.
Shut up! You do this too much. No. You grew up in Northern Ireland. That has things.
I know what it is. If you show me it on a plate, I know what coleslaw is.
So what's your question?
But it's covered in white stuff. So what is the spaghetti strings?
Carrot.
So you obviously don't know what it is.
It's carrots and onions.
This mic hit back and forth.
Carrots. Thank you. That's what I want. Thank you, guys.
It's carrots.
Cool carrots.
Like
cabbage.
Can we move on?
There's onions
Can we
in
move
there.
on?
Oh shit.
Kilbs, give us something else.
Kill boy.
Are there any games that everyone loves but you guys just don't get? So like mine would be Wind Waker. I bought a Wii U. I bought Wind Waker HD. It's fucking dry.
Leave now.
It's
You go
dry.
for it.
Are there any games that everyone loves but you guys are like, why is anyone playing this?
Good question.
Metal Gear Solid 5.
Tilly.
Oh
All of them.
no!
Come on, guys.
FIFA?
Oh God, that was nearly an answer.
Throw the t-shirts now.
And that's our
Come to
last
Alex
game.
after if you ask a question.
Why are we assaulting people?
If no one's going to answer, we'll move on.
Shenmue. Fuck Shenmue. I know everyone loves it, but I hate it so much.
Thank you.
Final
Where are you?
Fantasy.
Oh, you shut your whore mouth.
Fucking
Final
tedious.
Fantasy is exquisite.
Dan, can we have one small question, please?
One small question.
Dan,
Run through the room.
You can run.
Dan,
on,
Dan.
All right,
Dan.
I'm coming.
Dan. Dan. Dan.
Send me off the stage and then you chant at me.
The opposite of the last question that's just been asked. Is there a piece of media that is generally considered terrible that you love? And for me, it's Shadow the Hedgehog.
Oh! No, I like Shadow the Hedgehog. I do like Shadow. I also like X-Men, The Last Stand, and I like the Star Wars prequels. So I know.
You're like a villain in the world's shittest panto.
I've had a few drinks.
He's quite happy with that.
I generally like The Happening, and everyone hates that. Yeah.
Dan, we got time for 2 more questions. Where are you?
I couldn't think of it.
I.e., we have 2 more t-shirts.
More questions, but you won't get a T-shirt.
Kilby, what about the guy who's been putting his hand in front of the fucking camera all night? Seriously. Still doing it.
We'll get to him next. Shep, you've got your head. Your head is.
Lord of the Rings or Star Wars?
Star Wars. That's not even a question.
I think it's a great question.
Let's go down the line.
I would say no. I'm Star Wars.
I think if only the original trilogy existed, I'd say Star Wars. But the prequels, they bollocks the whole thing up. The Hobbit movies are better than the prequels. That's a fact.
All right.
Star Wars prequels.
What year?
The Star Wars prequels.
So, Krupa?
But Star Wars is going to catch up because I think these new Star Wars films are going to be great.
Star Wars.
That's a good answer.
I would say Star Wars because I think in terms of games and films as well, the Star Wars games.
That wasn't the
across,
question.
Like Knights of the Old Republic, I think it's a lot better.
But what about the books? What about the books?
I also the
Yeah,
books.
the Tolkien books are all right.
You know what? I had a fetching set.
What about the toys? Did we count the toys?
And the comics.
The Lego.
All right, good question.
Right, the last question gets a very special tearaway onesie.
That you have to wear tonight. You have to wear it tonight.
Put it on in the damp toilets.
You will look like a squirrel, and Rory will punch you the fuck out.
I hope your question is worth it.
Also, it's going to the guy who not only has his hand up, now he's got his head in front of the camera. Like, I don't know what to say to you.
Step to your left, please.
Hey, living the dream.
We're trying to film this.
Okay.
We're actually
God knows
working.
why.
I don't think he's meant to be here. That's why he's standing in front of it. So, not in terms of critic scores or anything like that, what is your favourite console based on nostalgia?
Super Nintendo.
Mega Drive.
No one cheered for Super Nintendo. What the fuck is that about?
I know there's got to be some Nintendo 64 fans in the house.
There we go.
Actually, I'll say again, we brought him in for that demographic. Super Nintendo.
I'll say GameCube for me personally.
Hey, can I get one for the Sega Saturn?
I'm going...
The Sega Saturn.
Sega Saturn. I'm going way, way back. And actually, it comes full circle here. Because...
Can we bring the lights down, please?
My favourite console is the one I spent a long time playing this game on. And it's the NES, and it's Duck Hunt. That's true. Easy. That's not it. That's true. Job done. Drop the mic.
There you go.
We have run out of questions. Look, thank you so much for coming. This is really awkward. Thank you so much for coming tonight. Really appreciate it. We're going to be around all night. Please come say hello. And thank you. Keep listening. And we'll see you again in 50 episodes time. Also, look out for the guy that's wearing this all night.